Okay, let us start the class. In today's class, we are going to understand multi-threading. Okay, multi-threading in Java. What is multi-threading? Multi-threading means at a time. Multi-threading means at a time execution of many threads. At a time execution of many threads. That is multi-threading in Java. Already I told you that what is thread. Thread is what? A small light process, sub-process. Thread means a light sub-process. Okay, thread means a light sub-process. Okay, now come to the topic. First of all, I need to create a class. Name is hello. Okay, this hello class extends thread class. Open brace, flower brace, open brace, close brace. Now hello class extends thread class means hello is a child class, means subclass. Thread is a parent class, means superclass. So whatever the attributes and methods of this thread class will be inherited by hello class. So thread class has a method, run method, inbuilt run method, that will be overridden by hello child class of same run method. So I need to create a method here, that is run method. Okay, public void run. Okay, void, why? Void because this method, run method, will not return anything. That's why it is called void method. Okay, public means this method to be accessed with the object. I will create the object. Okay, for hello class. Now here I want to keep a statement, that is printout statement. Okay, now this hello to be printed number of times, so I will use here for loop. Okay, within this for loop some little bit of code we need to pass. I is a counter variable and this is the condition, after that incrementation. Okay, now for this for loop I need to close the brace. What happened here, this hello statement will be printed until this condition I less than equal to 4 is not satisfied. Hello will be printed. Okay, now within this class will be executed by one thread. Okay, another class same class I will create. That class name may be hello, hi. That class will be executed by other thread. This is the story. So here I want to put somewhat blocks, try and catch blocks here. Try and catch blocks. Within this try and catch blocks, I need to call the thread class method sleep method. That sleep method of thread class, because this thread class sleep method, as I told you, that thread class is a parent class. So that thread class sleep method is a static method. That's why I have called this as a static method with the class name. Okay, and I have put some word integer value here in these brackets as a parameter, that is the milliseconds. So how much of time the thread will be delayed. Okay, this is after that try block closed, and then catch block. I need to create a catch block with the exception E. Okay, after that it is to be catch block to be terminated. So what happened here, try to understand that if this is compiler based, Java compiler based program initially, the code, this total code is called object code. That code compilation, after the compilation, this code will be converted into bytecode. Means this .java file converted into a .class file. After that class file, .class will send to JVM, Java Virtual Machine. There JVM as an interpreter, it will convert that into .class file into your object code, means machine languages, binary code 0 1. This is the story. Now here, once if there is any line of code, compiler, it compiles all the lines of code at a time, single glance at a time. After that, it will indicate that error in this line, error is there in this. But interpreter, Python is interpreter based program. So one by line it checks the program. Line by line it checks. After if there is error in 10th line, it stops there. It will not go further. But compiler, it will not do like that. It checks all the lines and then it will indicate the errors. Okay. So then what happened? So why this try and catch blocks here? In try block, I need to keep the line of code. If I am feeling that code may raises error, okay. So if this line of code is executed and there is an error occurs, so compiler goes to catch block, and whatever the line of code that will be executed, and further line of code will be executed. So there is no any interruption. If we will not keep these try and catch blocks, what happened? If there is an error occurs in 32 lines, so that line of code will not be executed. After that, next line of code will not be executed. So that's why try and catch blocks, that is very compulsory. Exception means errors. Okay. Now what I need to do that, so you copy this line of code totally. You copy this one, and you copy this one, total line of code, copy, and you paste here. Okay. So let us check back that how much of time it has taken, because the Bandicam it takes, okay, 1.5 minutes is here. Okay, now you change this hello as hi. Okay, now this print statement you need to change this as a hi. Okay, now what happened here, try to understand. Now come to the main class. Here you change this main class as your file name. File name is what? Your st dot. Okay, now you create the object for hello class obj, okay, is equal to what? Hello obj is equal to new keyword, then after hello class again. Okay, this is the object created for the hello class. Next you copy this one, you paste here, you change for high class object created for high class, you change this as high class. Okay, now you run the methods, start method, obj dot start method of thread class. Okay, next you start one more method, start method obj dot one of again start method for next thread. Okay, now terminate this one, the semicolon. So this is obj1, so you need to change this as obj1. Now okay, now what happened? Let us check that whether time is there. What is the time? It is already okay, it is over. It is over.